By all accounts, she's getting high marks from both Democrats and Republicans at all those meetings. Although Republicans are complaining about some of the evidence she's been able to come forward about her own record. They say that she has not produced any record at all of 98 speeches, 98 of the about 200 speeches that she's given since the early 1990s. So they're complaining about that.
Do you want me to ask what you have a chance?
Thank you. Thank you.
John, is there any chance those Republican concerns could derail the nomination?
Well, I'm excited.
Robin, I have seen absolutely no indication of that. Everybody that I have spoken to up here, Democrat and Republican, expects that ultimately she will be confirmed and will have the support of several Republicans. So Republicans, though, are loudly complaining that the Democrats are pushing this nomination, rushing it through to meet President Obama's deadline of getting her confirmed by August. So you'll hear some loud complaints about that, but ultimately she is expected to be confirmed quite easily.
All right, John, thanks so much. And now we want to get to that interview we found in the ABC News archives from 1986. Still just an attorney in those days, Judge Sotomayor took part in a panel on the challenges women face in the workplace. And let's watch as she talks to former GMA anchor Joan London.
What about the way men and women act in business?
There are different styles. And because of those styles, I think that's what affects the ability of women to get ahead in the workplace.
How so?
Well, I found in my experiences that it's not that men are consciously discriminating against promoting women, but I do believe that as people, we have self-images of what's good. And if you're a male that grew up professionally in a male-dominated profession, then your image of what a good lawyer is a male image.
When it comes to men and marriage and all that, was it tough when you really started becoming successful?
Let me just say that it's part of the price. I mean, my divorce was not directly attributable to that, but I think there was a contributing factor in our final decision to split up. But there is a price, because the price is in terms of your personal life. A man who calls you 3 times, and all 3 times you answer, I got to work late, I'm flying to such and such a place. After the 3rd time, he begins thinking, gee, maybe she's not interested.
Again, that was in 1986, and the more things change, the more they stay the same. Still an issue, women in the workplace, and finding how that works out. And that was the case in '86 as well with that discussion.
And of course, as Jonathan Karl said, Congress is trying to find every single thing she's ever said, and they have been putting her through weeks in the White House of what they call the murder boards. You know, you get the law boards, the college boards. Right. They're the murder boards in which they play the senators, asking her the toughest possible questions. So she's getting ready for them.